This morning we need to talk about some third strike options. So let's start with the foul tip if the batter has two strikes. If the batter has two strikes and they foul tip the ball and the catcher drops it, we're still sitting at two strikes. Just like if it was a foul ball, pop fly and lands on the ground, the batter still has two strikes. Where we can get three strikes is if the batter foul tips the ball and the catcher catches it. That is strike three. It is also a live ball where every other foul ball is a dead ball. So if there's runners stealing on a foul tip caught ball for strike three, the runners can advance. They do not have to go back. And a lot of coaches and players don't know that rule. Next, let's talk about bunting with two strikes. Okay, if you're trying to bunt the ball, you do it for a couple of reasons. Sometimes you sacrifice bunt to advance a runner. Sometimes you suicide bunt to try and bring a runner home. And you're just putting the bat out over the plate and deadening the ball. And sometimes you're drag bunting for a base hit if you have someone who is got good bat control with the bunt and speed. And obviously a left-handed hitter has a better chance of running out a base hit on a bunt because they're that much closer to first base. Now, if you foul a bunt attempt with two strikes, that is strike three. That is a dead ball and the batter is out. So most people, if they're going to bunt, will only bunt with 0 or 1 strikes. People do try it with two strikes, but it's risky because if you do get a foul ball, that's strike three and then the batter is out. Finally, let's talk about the dropped third strike. It has nothing to do with making contact. The batter has made no contact with the pitch. It's a swing and the miss, but the ball has hit the ground. This gives the batter the right to attempt to advance to first base. So the batter can run to first base, and often the catcher is going to make a throw to try and put the batter out. There's a running lane. The batter must be in that running lane. And I have made calls in big games where we've had a runner not in that running lane. I did it in a semi-pro tournament over Labor Day. I've done it in that same semi-pro tournament years ago. I did it in a district championship game. Oh, you probably were in elementary school then. It was in St. Louis. I couldn't even tell you the two teams that were playing. But if that runner is not in the running lane, we have interference, runner's interference. So that batter is automatically out. It's a dead ball. And any runners who were on base must return to the base they were at the time of the pitch. So if we've got runners on first and second, and we have let's say a drop third strike, a fair bunt, a chopper out in front of the plate, any of that where the catcher's going to make a throw to first base, that runner must be in that lane. And good coaches tell their catchers to hit the runner right in the back if they're not in the lane, and it's easy to get that interference. But that doesn't have to happen. Any altered throw, a good umpire is going to call runner's interference, call the out, it's a dead ball, send the runners back, and then the coaches who do not know that rule at all are going to be awfully upset. You'll explain the rule to them, they'll still be upset, and when they get home and look it up in the rule book, they will see that you're right. So, there were no World Series winners yesterday. Game 2 is tonight. In the comments of this video, I want you to put who you think is going to win Game 2, Los Angeles Dodgers or Tampa Rays. Put the score, and we'll see if anybody will ever get this 10 points of extra credit. And then the questions from yesterday, I haven't fixed the due date yet. I'm going to go do that sometime today. Go do those questions after watching this video. And obviously, if you need any help, email me, Google comments. All that stuff works. So we'll see everybody in class tomorrow. Check that new link. Should be valid. Should be no problems tomorrow. Have a good day.